Hey guys, what's up? It's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the most flawless tan ever. I know that summer is like right around the corner, so I thought this would be a really helpful video to make. Just so you guys know, I have been self tanning for about 4 years now. So yeah, I've been through the trial and error, and I finally figured out how to get the most even looking tan. So I really want to show you guys how to achieve that. So I'll be showing you guys exactly how to do that, and I do have some tips and tricks that I want to share with you that'll help you get like a more even looking tan. But anyway, before we get right into the video, make sure you do subscribe down below. Also, make sure to turn on your post notification bell. That way you can be notified whenever I upload. And if you would like to further support me, definitely follow me on Instagram. My username is just Taylor Stoltz with an extra Z. But yeah, I think that's about it. Let's just hop right into the video. Okay, let's get down to business. So the first thing that you need to do before you even think about self-tanning, you need to go and exfoliate your whole entire body. So what I use to do this is I use my Loving Tan exfoliating mitt. This one's super wet because I just used it earlier. But yeah, so it has two different sides of it. One is more rough than the other, and to be honest, like I still don't know which one is the more rough side. But if that's okay, you can just switch off if you want. But yeah, I highly recommend using one of these. I know you can get some affordable ones on Amazon if you don't want to use the Loving Tan one, but this one is really good. Yeah, exfoliating is like such a crucial step into getting such a smooth, even looking tan. It just really helps smoothen out your skin and then takes off any dry skin that you might have. And also, if you did have self tanner on before, you definitely want to exfoliate all of that old self tanner off. Also, you need to exfoliate because otherwise the next step is not going to go as well, and that is shaving. So now we're moving on to step 2. We have just exfoliated our whole body and now it is super smooth, but now we need to go in and shave and make it even smoother. And what I was saying about how the exfoliating helps with the shaving is that it can help prevent ingrown hairs and just make shaving a lot easier and smoother. And also, you're not going to like cut yourself as easily because your skin is nice and exfoliated. So yeah, I highly recommend doing that just because it makes shaving go a lot easier and just gives you a nice clean shave. I like to shave my legs and my armpits just because it makes my tan go on a lot more even, and also it prevents my tan from looking patchy at all. But yeah, that's step number 2. Moving on to step number 3, and after you have shaved and exfoliated, you now want to moisturize your whole entire body. I know this sounds like a lot, and it kind of is. It's just kind of the effort you gotta put in if you really want to be tan. And you do get better at it as you keep doing it. It'll go a lot faster once you've done it a few times to get the hang of it. But yeah, moisturizing is a crucial step because if you don't moisturize well enough, your tan is going to cling right to those dry patches and it's not going to look good. Yeah, that is basically all the pre-tanning prep that you need to do. And I would recommend either doing this the night before you're going to tan. Otherwise, you need to wait like 1 to 2 hours to tan, just because if you do it right away, your pores are going to be open, and when you apply your self tanner, like the tan is going to go right in there, and then you're going to have black little dots all over your leg, and it's not going to be cute. I usually do all the pre-tanning prep like the night before, but today like I did not plan ahead, so I had to do it all in one day. But you know, it works just the same. Anyway, we're just about to apply the self tanner, but not quite yet. There's one more thing that we need to do. This next step is crucial, so make sure you don't forget to do this. But you want to go in with some more moisturizer, but apply it to all the areas where you get super dry. So those places would be your elbow, your wrist, your knuckles. Well, basically I just do my whole hand. Your ankles, your knees, and I think that's about it. So you just want to go in with a little extra moisturizer and then put it on those areas, just because these areas get like super dry, like they don't moisturize that well. So you want to put on a little more moisturizer on those spots. That way you're going to create like a little barrier between your skin and the self tanner, because if it wasn't there, if you didn't have that little barrier, it would just like start clinging to that dry spot and it would look super dark. I've done it before, does not look good. So yeah, just try to do that. It'll prevent that and it'll make your tan look more even. So yeah. Now we're getting into the real deal. We're gonna start self tanning, and I like to start from the bottom and work my way up. That's just generally how you should do it, because otherwise if you start up here, like you're gonna end up, I don't know, you're just gonna end up ruining your tan. So just start from your legs and then work your way up. You want to apply your self tanner in circular motion, just like this. I already have self tanner on, but you know, I'm just showing you guys. So just like this, like work it around your arm. Also, my holy grail self tanner is the Loving Tan 2 Hour Express in the shade Dark. This one is my absolute favorite. I could not live without this one. It's just the best. I love it so much. But yeah, you want to put like 1 or 2 pumps onto your mitt and then work it around your body. And also, so I need to mention this because this is also crucial. Okay, I'm just going to show you because it'll be easier this way. But let's say you're working on your arm. You have your elbow and you have your hand that are like the super dry spots. So when you're doing your arm, you do not want to put the tanner directly onto your elbow right away or onto your hand, because that's not gonna go well. So yeah, just start off working it all over your arm. Once you work most of the self tanner onto your arm, you want to take that excess. There is excess on the mitt. It may not look like it, but it does like soak into the mitt. But anyway, you want to run your mitt over your hand, and I'm going to show you guys how I do my hand, because I feel like everyone struggles with self tanning in their hand, but I never seem to have a problem. But that's probably just because I've done it a lot. Anyway, this is how you do it. Just run my mitt over my fingers on the tops, and then I just run the mitt through each finger, getting each side, getting like right here in the middle. Just getting like every little spot on my hand. Also, you want to put your hand in a fist and then just go over your knuckles right here, because I run into the problem where I didn't do that, and then I just literally had like white lines here because of my knuckle creases. But yeah, so definitely don't forget to do that. So yeah, there you go. That's how you get the perfect application on your hands. But yeah, using the excess tanner that's left over on the mitt, that applies to all the areas that I mentioned that you should put extra moisturizer on. So again, your elbows, your wrists, your hand, your ankles, your knees, and I think that's about it. I always forget. So that's how you self-tan your whole body. I hope I explained that well enough. And I quickly wanted to explain how I self-tan my face, because I feel like that's another thing that people always have like an issue with. This is actually a recent technique that I learned, but basically I just put on a little tiny pump onto this Real Techniques buffing brush, and I just buff that all over my face. And I would recommend making sure that your face is moisturized as well, just because again, you don't want to have any dry patches. Yeah, I actually really like doing it this way now. I just feel like it goes on a lot more even, and it's really easy to do. Anyway, now you have your self tanner on, and you just need to wait for it to develop. And mine only takes 2 hours, which is also a big reason why I love this one. Because I know other ones take like 8 hours, and yeah, your girl ain't got time for that. So that's why I really like the 2-hour one, because I can apply this one even if I'm in a hurry. Like I can do it a couple hours before the event that I'm going to, or whatever I want to wear it for, and it's just so much faster. Now let's say your self tanner developed and you gotta go wash it off. I would recommend washing it off with like cold warm water, just because I feel like hot water, for some reason, I just think that it like takes off your tan. I don't know, I've always like thought that. So I like to use cold warm water, but that's just like a recommendation. That's just what I do. So now you've rinsed off your tan. Now you are left with your like perfect looking tan. But when you get out of the shower, you want to make sure that when you're drying off your body that you don't rub your skin, because that could possibly take off the tan. You want to make sure that you pat your skin dry. That's just going to prevent it from coming off. And yeah, that's literally the whole self-tanning process, like step by step. Like I literally went into so much detail, but I just really want you guys to achieve like the most flawless looking tan. So I think these tips are really helpful. Now I just have one more tip to like help you maintain your tan, but that is to moisturize. You can do this like every other day. Honestly, that's what I do because I'm pretty lazy. You want to make sure your tan stays like nice and smooth and doesn't look like cracked and dry. You want to make sure that you moisturize like every other day, and it will stay looking super flawless. If you guys found this helpful, if you do have any other questions, definitely let me know in the comments. And if you did enjoy this video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe for more if you haven't already. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!